Hi, it's Carolyn. I'm here to help you learn how to bake and decorate amazing cakes, and in this video I'm sharing some prices of recent cakes that I've made. And pricing, there's many factors that go into pricing your cakes, one of the main factors being location. So it's a lot easier to charge more for your cakes if you live closer to a city rather than in a rural area. And also the detail in the design, the cost of the ingredients and the supplies, and there are many different factors that go into pricing your cakes. I have tons of videos showing you or talking about that, and I will link those in the description. So now I have a bunch of cakes between 1 and 3 tiers. I'm going to let you know what size the cakes are, how many people it serves, and how much I charged. So we will start with the 1-tier cakes. The first cake is this beautiful pink heart buttercream cake, and I do have a video showing you how I make this, and that will be linked below. It's a 3-layer not torted 9-inch heart-shaped cake, and I have a video where I talk about when I tort and when I don't tort my cakes, and I will link that below. It feeds 30 to 35 people, and I charge $250. The next cake is this Lucky Charms cake, and I do have a video showing you how I make this. Side note, this is not my original design. I do credit the original designer in the video that I made. This cake on the inside is a 2-layer torted 7-inch. It feeds about 15 to 20 people, and I charge $250. The next cake is this rainbow cake, and it was actually inspired by a picture that was given to me, so it's not my original design. The inside of this cake is a double barrel 6-inch cake. It feeds about 25 to 30 people, and I charge $275. And I do have a video showing you how I make the little rainbow, and I will link that in the description. The next cake is this teddy bear we can barely wait theme, which is very popular now. On the inside, this is a 2-layer torted 6-inch cake. It feeds about 12 to 16 people, and I charged $275. She gave me a $10 tip, so in total, I got $285 for this cake. And I do have a video showing you how to make the 3D teddy bear. And in another video that I made, I show you how to do the buttercream waves, and those will be linked in the description. The next cake is this graduation cake from my alma mater, Westchester University. And this cake on the inside is a 2-layer torted 8-inch, and it feeds about 20 to 25 people. That rice cereal, that grad cap is rice cereal, and the decorations are fondant. And I do have a video showing you how to make a rice cereal grad cap, and I will link that below. And did I already say it feeds 20 to 25 people? And I charge $300. On to the 2-tier cakes. The first one is this simple semi-naked blue drip cake. The top tier is a 3-layer not torted 5-inch, and the bottom tier is a 2-layer not torted 7-inch. It feeds 30 to 35 people, and this one was $200. $200 is my minimum order, and this one was super simple. The next cake is this Wu-Tang cake that I made, and I do have a video showing you how I make that. That will be linked below. The top tier is a 2-layer not torted 4-inch, and the bottom tier is a 3-layer not torted 6-inch. It feeds like 20 to 25 people. All of the decorations on this cake are edible images, and I charged $300. Now, I get a lot of people asking me why I do edible images versus making fondant decorations, and there's 2 main reasons, and I made a video about this, and I will link that below. But the main reason being budget, because edible images don't take as long to make as fondant decorations. Therefore, they cost less. However, some people prefer the look of fondant decorations. Here's a cake that I made with edible images versus fondant decorations, and you can see that there's a difference in the look of the cake. So it depends on the look they're going for and how much they want to spend on their cake. The next one is this graduation cake, and the top tier is a 2-layer torted 6-inch. The bottom tier is a 2-layer torted 8-inch. It feeds about 30 to 35 people, and all of the decorations on this cake are edible images, and I made that rice cereal grad cap topper. And this one was $350. The next cake is this Paris theme cake, and I do have a video showing you how I made this. That will be linked below. The top tier is a 2-layer torted 6-inch. The bottom tier is a 2-layer torted 8-inch, and it feeds about 30 to 35 people. The Eiffel Tower on the top I did purchase online, so that is not edible. And this one was $400. The next cake is this graduation cake, and we're just coming out of graduation season. That's why I have so many grad cakes to show you. But the top tier is a 3-layer not torted 6-inch. The bottom tier is a 2-layer torted 8-inch. It feeds 35 to 45 people, and I charged $425 and got a $50 tip, so in total I got $475 for this cake. And this one does have a combination of fondant decorations and edible images on there. And the final 2-tier cake is this adorable cupcake candy theme cake, and I do have a video showing you how I make this, and I will link that below. The top tier is a 1-layer torted 6-inch, and the bottom tier is a 2-layer torted 8-inch. It feeds about 35 to 40 people, and I totally undercharged for this cake. I only charged $425, but if I had to make this again, I would charge $575. On to the 3-tier cakes. These first two were ordered together, so I did give a little bit of a discount on this first one. And this on the inside is a 5-inch, they're all 2-layer torted tiers. It's a 5-inch, the middle tier is 7-inch, and the bottom tier is 9 inches. And it feeds 50 to 60 people. And all of the decorations on this cake are fondant. And I charged $625. This one would usually be $700, but I gave her a discount because she ordered 2 cakes. So the next one is the other cake that she ordered. And again, on the inside, it is the same size, the 5-inch, 7-inch, and 9-inch tiers feeding 50 to 60. And this one was $700. And again, it does have all fondant decorations on it. This next graduation cake was for Ava, and it does have a combination of fondant decorations and edible images. And this is the same size as before. I think all of these 3-tier cakes are basically the same size except the last one. So on the inside, it is a 5-inch, all are 2 layers torted, 5-inch, 7-inch, and 9-inch. It feeds 50 to 60, and I charged $650. This next cake is a Great Gatsby theme, and it was so much fun to make. However, the little flapper dress detail, why'd I go like that? The detail on the black detail on that bottom tier took me like 2.5 hours just to do that part. It was insane. That was driving me a little insane. But I do have a video showing you how I do the gold glitter tier, and I will link that below. And on the inside, all 3 tiers are 2 layers torted, and again, it's 5 inches, 7 inches, and 9 inches. It feeds 50 to 60 people, and this was $675. This next cake was for another graduation, and again, it is the same size as I said before. All 3 tiers are 2-layer torted. Top tier is 5-inch, middle tier is 7-inch, bottom tier is 9-inch. It feeds 50 to 60, and it is all fondant decorations on this cake. And I charged $675, and I got a $125 tip on this, which I was so grateful for. I'm so grateful for all the tips that I get. Some people are so generous, and the total that I got for this cake was $800. This next 3-tier cake is this bumblebee cake, and I do have a video showing you how I make this, and I will link that below. All 3 tiers are 2 layers torted. The top tier is a 5-inch, the middle tier is 7-inch, the bottom tier is 9-inch, and it feeds 50 to 60 people, and I charge $775. And the final cake is this adorable We Can Barely Wait teddy bear theme cake. And I'm so mad at myself for not filming this. Somebody said to me in my YouTube comments that I should just film every cake that I make, and I really think that I should, because some cakes I really love and I wish that I filmed them, and this one I'm really regretting not hitting record. So the top tier is a 2-layer torted 6-inch. The middle tier is a 3-layer not torted 8-inch. And the bottom tier is a 2-layer torted 10-inch. It feeds 70 to 80, and this one was $800. Now I know some of my cakes can be a little pricey, and I have said this in some of my videos that people need to see the value in you to pay the prices that you demand. And how do you create value? You get really good at something. I always say that I'm really good at icing a smooth buttercream cake. I'm great at making 2-dimensional decorations. My cakes look really clean, and I have inventive designs. So as you improve your skill and you get really good at certain aspects of cake decorating, you're able to charge more for your cakes. For people to see the value in you, you also have to offer great customer customer service. Now, I don't discount everybody on their cakes, but I always try to go a little bit above and beyond. I know that my cakes are quite an investment, and I always want to show some appreciation to my customers. So I'm frequently adding extra tiers, making cakes a little bigger, adding a little bit more decoration, throwing in some cupcakes, some free delivery, discounted delivery, whatever it is. I try to just show my gratitude and appreciation for people keeping me in business, which in turn creates repeat customers. So I think that's it. I don't want this video to be too long, so I will link all of my other pricing videos in the description for you. And I do have recipe ebooks with all of the recipes that I use. I have my best scratch pound cake recipes, my doctored cake mix recipes, all of the buttercream icing filling recipes that I use, along with my favorite numbers and my favorite fonts. So I'm going to link all of those below. And just a reminder, I do have a Cake Academy membership program where I can help you elevate your cakes to the next level. There are 3 tiers to the program, and the top 2 tiers do have access to my exclusive Facebook group. In that group, I do live tutorials, we have Zoom meetings, I post pictures of all of the cakes that I made along with how much I charge. We talk about customer complaints and pricing, and it is such a wonderful group of supportive people, and I would love to have you aboard. I will link that information below. Please like this video if you liked it, and if you're enjoying my tutorials, I would be so grateful if you could buy me a coffee. My link is down below. And I would love it if you would keep in touch on socials, and you could check out my website. And if you want to stick around, you can watch this video next, and hit subscribe and the bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and remember, it's cake, have fun. I will see you on the next one. Bye.